together a video of this thing flying outside for you guys today. This is for those of you guys that are new and have not seen what I created. It is a 100% 3D printed, minus the electronics, 3D printed replica of the DQuad Obsession. I am running some XING. These are 1507s. They're going to be spinning at about 4,500 kV. They're being controlled by a Mamba stack. I think it's like a Mamba 45 amp, 20 by 20. And I'm going to be using this Tattoo. It's a 450 4S battery. And the, what do you call it? Because of the lack of flatness on the bottom of the upper cage, I had to put some of my soldering wire, as you guys can see here. I had to put some of that on there to help prevent the props from hitting the upper cage. So, well, mainly the number 4 prop. So, but aside from that, we're going to give this thing a line of sight flight today. I'm hoping to be able to catch the majority of this using my chesty. I can't find my GoPro head strap anywhere, so really hoping this works for you guys. So in the meantime, here we go. Let's get you guys mounted.
Okay, Daddy, have fun, but don't break anything.
All right, I know it was going to be a little shaky. I knew that from the beginning. So now the object is to try and fly this where you guys can still see it. So hope all goes well for you guys. Sorry, I just noticed the balance lead wants to play with the props. So, and we don't want the balance lead to play with the props. So I'm gonna try and tuck this in the XT60 wire. There we go. That should work. All right, let's give this another try. Hoping you guys can see it as it lifts off. Hi. I'm definitely not used to turning my body when flying a drone. And I know it's going to be super hard for you guys to hear, simply because this thing is quiet. It's quiet as it is. And I'm trying not to get too crazy with it. I'm trying to bring you guys up a little bit. It looks like my motor number 1 has a slight turn to it, like it wants to, like it's not straight up and down. Well, I just did a power loop with it and it didn't fall apart, so that's a good thing, I guess. There's a roll. See how snappy it can get. Not very snappy. I guess it is. And I wish you guys could see it on the camera. Maybe you guys can catch those. Try and bring it down some for you guys. All right, let's set it down. They are pretty toasty. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing if your motors are hot. Let's feel the battery. Battery's a little warm. That's about it.
Telemetry lost.
You know, I'm wondering, I only have 3 screws in the bottom of this thing and in the bottom of the motors. And I'm wondering if, ooh, wow, this one here, look at that. One of the screws. And I even questioned one of the motors. I thought it was motor number 1. It turns out one of the motor screws on motor number 2 had started to come out right there. So let's get that tightened up. Some lights turned on in here. And you're this one. I just think that's really odd for that one screw to have well, I'm definitely feeling looseness in all of the screws, all 3 of motor number 2. I'm gonna have to set it down and try it. So let's get this battery taken off, make it a little bit easier to handle and easier to check things. Aim you guys down some so you guys can see what's going on. Not too terribly loose. And I'm wondering if the motors being warm are having an effect on, that was a good half a turn, but it's making me wonder if it's having an effect on the actual print itself. As far as like getting warm and melting. So and I think this is that one motor that had the, no? Why won't it let me, like I legitimately can't tighten that one at all. Oh, there we go. It must have had something stuck in the, there we go. All right, so they're all tightened back down. I am gonna take my battery over here. And I know that I'm already on 5 amps. Or no, 0.5 amps. God, that sounds bad. 5 amps to charge. Quick charge. So at least now I'll be able to see just that couple minutes drained it down a good ways. So, and I was actually, hold on. All right, but like I was saying, I mean, I was actually doing a little bit more today than I was last night. Last night I got about maybe 7 or 8 minutes of just hover time. So, but guys, that's it. I'm gonna try and get this thing off of here and get it up to where you guys can see it as soon as possible. So, there she is, 3D printed DQuad Obsession. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being part of my endless journey in the FPV world. Until next time, take it easy. See ya.